There are parts of the script which I'm now doing for John, which I can't accept, but I have to bring myself round to seeing it in his way because it's his film.
Once people are captivated by a story idea, they'll go on watching it until they get tired, until it wears itself out, which hopefully this will not do before Halloween 27.
Dr. Loomis, the bogey chaser, the man who has pursued Michael Myers through 5 films and shot him at least 10 times with no success.
Losing Donald Pleasence at the end of Halloween 6 was a huge blow to us personally, and the franchise, and the fans, and I have nothing but great memories of Donald. Donald was just the warmest, loveliest guy.
Donald Pleasence was just an amazing actor. He's the kind of guy who just knew the character. We only had 5 days with him. He was just really great. He gave 150%. And he was like the elder on the set. Those days, kids making movies was rare. And so I think he was just astonished at our ages and the excitement and the freshness that we brought to the process.
Christopher Lee turned us down, Peter Cushing turned us down, and Donald agreed, to my shock. And we sat down to have lunch and he says, I don't understand this script, I don't like this script, I don't know who my character is, the only reason I'm doing this is because my daughter thought your first movie was cool. So tell me why I'm doing this, I'm scared to death. Oh my God. And I only realized later when we became friends that what Donald likes to do is he wants to find out how much you want to do the movie. He wants to find out how passionate I am, you are, as a director. And so that's his little trick.
On set we had something called a triple banger where there's one trailer but there's 3 different rooms. One was for Jeffrey Landman, who played Billy, one was for me, and one was for when we did school. I remember seeing Donald's huge trailer and thinking, oh my gosh, there's a bed in there, how cool is that? Donald rapped and he said, my trailer stays and it's for Danielle. She's the star of this movie now. So he made them keep this big ass 40-foot trailer for me. And I just thought it was the coolest thing.
You know, it's an interesting thing for someone because he has all this stature and he's doing a horror movie, but he treated it like it could have been, Shakespeare.
When we were doing the scene where we're on the staircase and he's trying to talk me out of it and take the knife away from me, well, Donald wanted to do the stunts himself. He wanted to be able to, hit that window so they could see the expression. So we did the window, I slammed him into that, but they wouldn't let him do the one over the railing. They thought that was a little too much.
I was a child, he was as an older gentleman. We would sit at dinner together, everyone, and he would tell great stories of his wonderful career, which at 11 years old I did not appreciate as much as I would love to be at that dinner table now.
When I found out that I was doing this with Donald Pleasence, I was so blown away because he is a legend. There's no other word for him. And immediately felt, I'm not worthy to wash your costume socks, let alone to act with you.
Donald Pleasence and I didn't actually shoot together, but I did meet Donald during the filming, and I think that was one of the exciting elements actually about the film. I was like, oh, Donald Pleasence is actually doing the movie. So that felt special in some way, and we had meals together and whatnot, but I didn't actually work with him. I think he's a great actor.
We just remember him fondly forever and dedicated the film to him, and you could dedicate all the films preceding that to him. He loved the character of Loomis. I think what he and John Carpenter created with that character was something that he loved playing, and I believe at one point they asked him when he's going to stop, and he said 22, so I think he was excited to do the role. He loved playing the role, and he loved being up there in Utah with all of us, and nothing but great memories of Donald.